Hey, I'm Tesia Jackson, and I am the co-founder of Reach Church. I'm a mother of 4 beautiful children, and my husband and I have been married almost 14 years at the end of April 2025, and this is my story. I grew up in a single mother household with 2 younger brothers, and we had a great childhood, but it was pretty godless. We did not recognize a Sunday morning. We basically grew up in an atheist household. If there were children that asked me about Jesus, I would have not known. Words like church just wasn't something that was used typically in my household. So I feel like God has always kind of had his hand on me as a kid, but it wasn't until high school that I met a friend of mine who was a big part of this teen ministry happening out in Jonesboro, Georgia. And she begged me day in and day out about coming to her teen ministry. And one day I finally made the decision to just go. And this may have been the most amazing thing that I have ever seen. Walking into a building and watching teenagers with their hands lifted in praise was a foreign language to me. It was something that I had never seen before. And I remember looking up and saying to myself, if I got to know this man named Jesus today, what could I lose? Ooh, the most difficult part of being a Christ follower, that's a good question. We believe that when we get saved, it's all magical and unicorns and rainbows and brighter days. But one thing that the church fails to prepare us for are those dark times where we need to lean on God and be fully submitted to his word. One of my biggest challenges recently was having to bury my younger brother. And being able to see God's faith through something that really wrecked my heart was probably the hardest thing that I had to face in my faith. How has God helped me heal through grief? He has been a comforter, is really all that I needed. He's been such a gentleman to me when I didn't know where to go after hearing about the death of my younger brother. January of 2023, my younger brother Michael went missing, and 3 days later we found him murdered in the back of his car. That may have been the most devastating thing I've ever had to deal with in life. And God knows us all too well. He knows us uniquely and what we need from him. And being able to hide in a secret place and let the Father comfort me was probably the best thing that he could have done for me. Knowing that out in the forefront, I have to be strong for everyone else around me, feeling like I'm holding up the world. But there were times where I literally felt God just wrap his arms around me. And in that comfort, I was able to heal. If you're somebody out there struggling in your faith, I just want you to give God a chance. Give him a second chance if you need to. Trust that he knows the best for your life, because it was in the most frustrating time, the darkest time, through my tears and through my screams, that God was exactly what I needed when I needed him. He's such a gentleman that he's not going to force you into anything. So I would say, give God a chance, and you are worthy of the healing that he has for you. I'm Tearion Jackson. God reached me, now let him reach you.